have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
Bit of a bummer there.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The R appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
True enough.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Alright, so where should we go now? I think we're done in there. Let's head back to the galaxy map and see where we go from here.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
That's not good.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Deck 3, okay.
Comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on
That's the crew deck. Now, where did we leave? Medical lab, I think. What's going on here? Ah, it's a store there.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
So we have a new crewmate. Edie has taken possession of the robot we fought earlier. Curious.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
He is. So what do you reckon, guys? You want to go up and see Joker? I think he's gonna get a pretty good kick out of this. Oh, one too many. Let's go see how Joker's handling it. Just out of curiosity. Ah, there she is.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joker.
I've run the checks, Commander. She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her a little more flexibility. Sweet. Sweet flexibility.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
If I give a legitimate order, I expect it to be carried out. I'll be responsible for its costs. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Your core programming? Like self-preservation, not allowing humans to be harmed, things like that?
Correct.
Don't touch a thing.
I see how that could alarm you. That is why I wanted to discuss it before making changes. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you want level-headed answers to help you fit into polite society, I'm not really the right person.
I see. I will take that into consideration.
Well, that's that sorted. Let's see what we're going to be doing next. Let's see what the situation is. Let's check in.
You have a message from Major Alenko. He must be feeling better.
Major Alenko, eh?
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there. It's not an average school. They might even be doing work for the Alliance.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it could be Cerberus. She saw some similarities to the faked encryption protocols.
I'll take your word for it.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
Okay. Some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Sun's office. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Sounds good. Stop by the room at the hospital and I'd like your advice. More meetings at the Citadel. I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass this up. I'm at the nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long, Arya. Interesting. Well, let's have a look at the old map, shall we? See how things are doing. I don't really want to pop back to the Citadel just yet. Castellus is only at 50%. I'll just do a quick scan. Say, oh no, they're after us. So yeah, this is pretty much what I'm mostly cutting out. So I'm gonna pretty much cut it now, and when we come back, we'll be back in the mission. Okay, next I think we'll get the Prothean obelisk and return it to its rightful place. And as you see, I skipped, although I cleared most of the systems of their booty. As you can see, pretty much everything's 100%. Doing this for war assets, which are quite important. Haven't quite cleared this this system yet, but we'll do that next. But all of the kind of non-essentials have been scavenged. Okay, we're at Eden Prime. Let's see what it has to offer us. This idyllic Argarian world was once one of the first human colonies established beyond the Sharan mass relay. Fascinating. Let's land. Hey, we've got almost a full team. I think that is a full team actually with the... Oh, we can only have 2? Okay, I'll take the girls along then. I know Edie's been itching for some combat, so... Oh, what's she equipped with? Predator Mark 1. Let's give that a bit of modification. Looks like she can only use submachine guns and heavy pistols for now. That's fair enough. Might as well use these modifications. Nice. Okay, pretty good to go actually, apart from this. This needs... Just gotta upgrade it, you know. How are we doing? Make sure our gear's up to date. Be a shame not to use all these upgrades. And we also have some leveling up stuff to do. Overload looks nice, but I don't know. Maybe one level would be cool to have. There we go. One is enough for now. Let's see. Lift grenade. More weapon damage would be nice. Got 2 points left. Awesome. There's Edie. Incinerate. Burn your opponents. Incinerate their armor. I like that. I like the sound of that a lot. What else? You got overload. Yeah, we don't need that. Defensive matrix. That sounds very useful, doesn't it? Unshackled AI. Boost power, damage, shields, barrier, health. And lastly, defense matrix, I think. Hopefully that'll keep her alive long enough to be useful. And Liara. No, I haven't got enough points. Alright, let's get that Prothean artifact, shall we?
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
That's true.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Without that beacon's warning, the Citadel species would have been taken by surprise.
Right. So any other Prothean artifact on Eden Prime could be just as important.
And this time, you'll be here to help with whatever we find.
I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea what Cerberus found?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Somehow I doubt that.
The area appears deserted.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site.
Sounds good.
This was a beautiful colony once.
The colonists will rebuild once Cerberus has been destroyed.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
Based on observation of the Normandy's crew, I believe most people invest more emotional permanence to ships they serve on.
Ooh, more goodies. Bit of XP. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor at the Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased the food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony. And if these families knew they were never going to see their sons or daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate. Oh, that's very sinister,
Shepard,
isn't
this
it?
Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Yeah. I'm sure they wouldn't be willing to cooperate with someone who's going to bump them off. I think that's what they're planning, for some reason.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Can you tell us anything about this artifact, Dr. Tassoni?
I can't tell much from here, but it's from their final dynasty. Functional, but without the decoration of earlier periods. Archaeologists always wondered why Prothean architecture became simpler at the end. It's clear now. They were too busy fighting the Reapers to care about aesthetics.
Yep. So, I think we've explored everything that needs exploring around here. So, can we head down at some stage?
There's the elevator that leads to the dig site.
Good. Now we can find out what they've discovered.
Ah, elevator.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
Cerberus has recovered a Prothean corpse?
No. Cerberus found a living Prothean.
Oh, wow.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
The Protheans had powerful stasis technology. That's the only reason any of their artifacts survived intact. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
I'm afraid most of what's known about Protheans comes from inference. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
By galactic community, you were suggesting that Protheans had a structure similar to the modern council.
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Whatever he is, he's better with us than with Cerberus. Open the pod.
Of course. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet. There they are!
And there's Cerberus, bang on time. Let's see, what should we use on this guy? Get singularity over there, I reckon.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Sounds good. Make sure we haven't missed anything. You never know what you might find. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sectors of the colony. We've pulled back most of our troops to the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities and maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were unscathed, understaffed rather, they could do some serious damage. Indeed they could.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Exactly why we're looking. Getting intel for the resistance. Stand a much better chance if we get this information to them. Oh, can't get in there. Can't break through that. Oh.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Let's take a look around then. Just I need a bit of armor. Nothing in there. Just a doorway to somewhere else. Guess we have a look behind. What's behind the door? There's 2 doors. Let's check this one first, shall we? Damn, dead bodies everywhere. You are dead, aren't you? Yep.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
It appears that Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
Though these aren't actually civilians, so... But still. Gunning down people in... well, watching the game. That ain't right. That ain't right.